for a moment. I had to unplug my headset from the computer. But hey, welcome to this live stream. Here we go. We're on. We're on now. I guess without further ado, turn on. Oop. Now, this machine I built is a custom built retro computer comprised of parts of pretty much around the early 2000s with some mid 2000s stuff. So I mean, seeing all this stuff is, well, pretty much more than about 20 years old now as of the 2020s. What we got running on here, assuming this still loads. Okay. This has a little bit of trouble trying to hibernate, unhibernate itself. Hard reset will do. I will double check the 98 partition to see how that's going. That is still doing fine. Readjust the camera here. Just making sure I set color correction settings now. Yeah, I think this is fine now. I can actually set filters within OBS, so I can try to get the colors right. I'm using a lower ISO setting on the streaming camera, as I call it now, I guess, just to make sure there's no prominent flickering. Hit escape. There we go. And yes, here we are. Here we are in the game. Well, in the OS. So this, whoop! I got this little thing there. So I'm still playing stuff on it. Four concurrent viewers. Currently at 2 views. Just launching some streams here. Alright. Taking a look at some of the stuff that's in my pack of CDs. Optical discs, I should say. Load up a CD with a game. Rip it all open. Wow, is it? I sure hope nothing wow, is it Locked up. Good. Oh, I still got the NT4 Service Pack 1 disc. But, so I was doing something yesterday on yesterday's stream. But, and here comes the scan disk thing. I'll let this run. Have my sip of water. If you excuse me. Yeah, this might be a kind of a short stream, cause I mean I got plenty other streams already scheduled for this week, so it kind of almost be like a semi-daily type thing, I guess. Six views and 6 concurrent viewers now. It's really checking on that disc. I am taking an eye on the access light though, just to see how everything's working. And it's still going. Maria Hansel Fanabilia, welcome back to the live stream. We are sitting at 11 views and 7 concurrent viewers. Alright, there we go. Scan disk is pretty much completed. Now I'm waiting for that thing to boot up. Well, that's just a thing that Windows 98 does, obviously. Whenever there's a unsafe shutdown, it tries to check to see if the scan disk runs to see if the hard drive is still in good working order. But yeah, it froze up. It froze up after it booted, and I had to like hard reset it. You could probably backtrack to the stream to see what happened, but I'm rebooting it now. Just to make sure there's nothing really happening here. And we'll be clicking that start button for now. So I got my desktop all sorted out. When I do it, I might need to install a few more software. Oh, now it's working. Oh, that was almost a little bit shocking here, but let's see. Let's install another game here. I remember playing this. Let's continue. I want full because I don't want to do typical. Typical is just basically like only minimal stuff. I have enough space, so yes, we'll create that. So let that load here. I don't know. I have not tried Need for Speed 3. I have not tried Need for Speed 3 yet, but look, I've not installed that yet. Neither Need for Speed 2 on here, but you know, look, I know what I'm doing here. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Look, I have my fair share of Windows being Windows, obviously. Like what just happened a moment ago when it just locked up. I was trying to check to see what kind of items I have on the start menu. Well, I kind of had to as I was kind of searching for which stuff I need to install, and I kind of opened up the disk and saw, and felt that it was nothing. Well, the disk drive didn't open. The OS was on the spot, decided to hard reset, reboot it, and now it's working. Well, yeah, I don't think if I install Need for Speed 3 and then it's just gonna crash outright. Nothing dramatic. Well, I just figured, I don't know. Looks like it's almost getting there. If I were to install Linux, I would have to get Wine if I want to install my Windows programs. Because if I install a Windows game like Age of Empires or whatever kind of Windows games I will probably run it, it would not start. I would need to install Wine or whatever. Okay, if I play now, it's just gonna require the actual disk. I do have the actual disk. Yep. I do have the actual disc. I have the disc that came with that collector's edition pack. So I'm just gonna load the disc in there. It's just pretty much need some disk verification because, yeah. Well, that's just one. I need to get another one. I need to install another one. There we go. It actually loads up here. See, even though I had all the stuff, because I think I got all the stuff from the other disk, burned it onto a blank CD, and then install. Then I use the actual CD and just run it. We'll just do disk verification. That actually worked. I'm gonna turn down the volume here. Oh, I need to turn down that volume. Hide graphics detail. That works. It's not really getting into gameplay. Not at the moment. Not today. Maybe a later date. Once I get everything sorted out, I just need to install some software. A few of the software that I would like to put on here, as well as just kind of like setting it how I set up on the other drive, this 160 gig drive. And I think it seems like it's about there, I guess. I won't have to look back on the other stream to see what I actually have on the other drive. I have to take a look myself. Oh, that came up. Didn't notice. Now it's installing that. Again, I will still have to check for the other on the other OSs. You know, Windows 2000, Windows XP, and then the three initial when I had set up Windows 98 Second Edition, Windows 2000 Professional, Windows XP Professional. And on this one, because I have a bigger capacity hard drive, I had three other operating systems, XP Home Edition and two other XPs installed that I kind of modified for that pre-XP aesthetic. With the help of some transformation tool on that. 99%. I think that's pretty much about done now. There we go. Let's launch. Oh, that came up. I'm just gonna say yes. Next time, install updates without asking, it seems like. Yep. Always press that and then it'll come up again, but oh well. Turn it down. And it has carried over the player data from the base game. Once again, I'll check that game out later, but I got 3 or 4 games, Windows games here on 98. So I guess I gotta move this folder. Yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah. Now go ahead and restart. Now we're at 30 views, 3 concurrent viewers. Jump into Windows 2000. And as I was saying, I am checking back on the previous streams that I did when it still had the 160 gig drive, but when I was at the process of trying to upgrade to a bit bigger capacity drive, which is pretty much the whole reason why I kind of began these streams. Oh, it's gonna check. Okay, it's gonna check the system file integrity now under Windows 2000. Oh, my sports watch is saying it's 10 now. Found no problem. Okay. I think it's just double checking, it seems like. Load up. Okay, so at the moment, everything's pretty much here as far as Windows 2000 is concerned. Yeah, it's just kind of double checking. And I was doing some VM stuff here. Like on the last stream, I was mostly doing virtual PC stuff. But yeah, I tried hibernating. Restart. I'm gonna load into Windows XP now. I haven't gone back to that in a little while, especially since last stream. It should be getting there. There we go. It just took a little while. Alright, on to Windows XP Professional we go. Alright, see what we got here. Okay, it seems like well, we haven't installed the other software in here yet, so I shall refer to a screenshot. Well, a screenshot of that VM on that last stream. I think I already had it. Now we'll go by through a couple of these things here. I'll move this out. Just move some of these out for now. It's pretty much re-adding whatever that I had missing. So it's kind of rearranging my desktop back to how I wanted it to be when I was setting this thing up initially. So the first disk comes in, the second disk comes in like so. I have a dual optical drive system. Yeah. All that. Well, that's one, but I'm not gonna launch that yet. I want to install well, that one auto run thing might come up soon. I'm wondering if we still have any wireless connections that's still running. Disabled. Wait, why did I have it disabled here? I had to re-enable it. Okay. A connection attempt is already in progress. Connection failed. Is my Wi-Fi adapter not working? Feels a little bit warm, but let's see if I can get it in here. Oh, that should be coming up now. Okay, that one thing is not really auto running. I think the first one to auto run was that one game. Yep. Let's just load this one now. I'll install this one first. What version of DirectX are we running though? DXDiag. Should be at the latest version. Available. New programs installed. Micro shaft. Okay, now we're connected. Yep, DirectX 9. We have DirectX 9C installed on this thing. I'll exit out and run the installer for this one. I would try earlier versions of Minecraft on this thing, but I don't know. Oh, that came up. Someone wanted me to check game files. Yes. Running now. Do an icon, place on the desktop, yes. I want to do that. Place this somewhere. At the top there. That ain't working, oh well. Well, that's done out of the way. Now I'll move on to the next one. Well, I got the one game out. Next up is the other one. Now I think I did have all of the actual discs that my brothers owned back in the day. Home for the elderly, welcome back. Oh, which game? Because I know this game, a 4x4 Evo, was available on Dreamcast. It was also available on the PS2. In fact, I do have it on PS2, on on my on that system's hard drive, because I do have a PS2 system here in my room. It's the one that I've owned for, I believe, since I was I think that's the one that I got since 2019, I guess. That was over 7 years ago at this point. "40 views, 6 concurrent viewers." Let's see how long we can keep this thing going. Obviously, if I end, since pretty much in the later hours of the day, of today, it's gonna probably get moved over to like tomorrow if it goes over, but oh well. Hardcore 4x4. Okay, this is 4x4 Evolution. This was available on PC, Dreamcast, and PS2. From what I remember, one of my brothers getting this game back in the day, and one of my oldest brothers got this game, Cabela's 4x4 Oddworld Adventure 2. And another one of my older brothers bought 4x4 Evo Special Edition, probably sometime afterwards. And I do have the actual discs. I do have the actual discs at one point of both of those games. In fact, I have a photo. I have a photo of them right here. I could show it to you. I'm pretty sure the focus is not going to do that justice, but these are the actual discs that my brothers owned of the two games. From back in the day. So this is the one that my oldest brother got. And then this is the one game that one of my older brothers got. And these are all from 2001, so this was around the time, I think when we had that one compact computer that we were using at the time. That was my childhood compact, the Compact Versailles 7000 with an Intel Pentium 4 processor. And my dad still has a hold of that computer. It just needs a hard drive fix. I'm wondering why is that not loading. Oh, the setup thing's not loading. Where is... Oh! Let me try launching this thing again. Take 2. Oh no, they're not GameCube discs. They're full sized 12 centimeter optical discs. They're not 8 centimeters. It's just from what I'm showing in the photos, it looks a bit small. But yeah, here they are. They're the same size as the disc that I kind of handled, obviously. Yeah, I think the first 4x4 Evo was not released in PAL regions, but the sequel, 4x4 Evo 2, did. And conversely, 4x4 Evo 2 wasn't released here in the, in the US, so, yeah. And yes, it did have cross-platform play. It was one of the many titles that had cross-platform play. Alright, now I think it should be loading here. 44 views, 6 concurrent viewers. I'm just pretty much setting up whatever software that I had on that other 160 gig drive before I completely wipe out that drive, but I did back up all all of everything on that drive beforehand. That is a 160 gig drive. Right now I'm running the 500 gig drive that I just kind of borrowed out from my other retro computers, more specifically that compact Presario 7000 with an AMD Athlon processor, which I nicknamed it as the not Intel compact, that's the other one, the AMD compact, because I put a 500 gig drive in that system, which I then moved that drive out into this one. Hopefully that should be loading. Service host is taking some time here. Okay, did that. It's gonna probably stop the theming service for a little bit. Let me relaunch that launcher yet again. Setup. There we go. It was one service host.exe that was somehow taking so much of the CPU usage, and I kind of ended it, but that also caused it to not load any themes at the moment. But oh well, maybe a little restart might help. Oh, and that also disabled the sound driver too. Oop. Wow, that's strange. There are no active mixer devices available. To install mixer devices, go to control panel, click printers and other hardware, and then click add hardware. The program will now close. Well, we do have audio drivers. I think I just disabled the service host thing, and then kind of think that there's no audio drivers or some, but we still had sound. Alright, that's finished. So I got that one game now. Now let's see if I can go ahead and do all the others. Just pretty much rebuilding my desktop back to how it was on the other drive. Next up, the internal read error has occurred. Unable to load installation instructions. Let's see if I can try to do a reset here. just reboot it, and let's see if I can get that installer to reinstall again. So reinserting that disk yet again. It's gonna do all the runs here, it seems like. This. Alright, Age of Empires Gold, which contains the first Age of Empires game and its expansion, Rise of Rome. Install. Checking the hardware. Continue. Agree. We want full because, typical, it's not going to have the full game, so it's just only going to have like a minimal set. We want the full. Okay, yes, I will create one. Oh wait. Wow, maybe that didn't exist. Maybe that directory doesn't exist. Do I have to create that? It's a bit strange here, but let's see, program files. I mean, it doesn't really say that it wants to create a new directory, so I think we're just gonna have to like make that directory ourselves. So let's make a Microsoft Games directory. See if we can try to manually put it in there. And I'll make it Age of Empires. Age of Empires directory in there. And that should be going somewhere, so let's see. Okay, E. Let's see if I can try to rerun the setup here. I think it's still thinking that's not I mean, we do have the compatibility settings here, so that we can try and see if we can launch it from there. Because I mean, we're running without any compatibility layers. Yes. Oh, the Windows at the top there for some reason. Okay. It's a bit strange, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and open. Let's see. Where is it? AOE setup. Let's see if I can run this in compatibility mode. For, let's see, 98 ME. So I hit OK on that. Where's the all run? Is it gonna auto run the AOE setup? Yeah. And well, so I'll go ahead and just launch this from here. AOE setup.exe, running it in 98/ME compatibility mode. See if this works. Okay, we got that going. We want the full. There we go. That's working. See, this is one of the programs that I would have to do compatibility mode stuff, because I think by default it thinks that you couldn't create a folder for some reason. So I had to switch it over to 98 ME compatibility mode, and it's working. Oh, sorry, I had the camera out of focus because I was trying to focus on those pictures. But I do apologize for that. Legend Niakai, welcome to the live stream here. Hearing that. New programs installed. Rearrange my start menu a little bit. See if the the icon is still broken. Yeah, that icon is still broken. So I just pretty much leave it on my PAL for now. Which, let me see about that. I think that should probably be on the default browser, I guess. Slow that up. I clicked out of the installer, it's not making any noise, but if I click on this again, yeah. Almost there, 70%. That link's not coming up here. Gotta check the task manager. All the service hosting's doing that again. Oh, 2 sets of my PAL stuff just came up here. Let's go to preferences. Let's see, it's under general. Oh wait, where else? now it's taking its time. Let's see if I can. So 84. Is that 84%? Yes, it's 84%. Try to make a new tab here. There we go. General, and we'll make this default. And I'll just open it to home page is the blank page. Still on 84. Let's see here. Still going there. 89, so it's almost at 90%. I'm gonna leave it there. Just pretty much just click out that window. It's just gonna, yes. $62 views, blind concurrent viewers now. Oh, I got a system alert thingy coming up. What's it doing? Your system has 6. Okay, here's the beep thing. I can't really mute my. Well, I can't really mute my speakers now. System alert. Your system has. Let's view the details here. Intel active monitors. It's like alerting me now. Oh, here it comes. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to it's my mute button is not working anymore. And that service host thingery. It's really taking up so much CPU usage. Well, now it's already created that, yes. I'll have to create an icon on my desk. The system temperature, the system zone 2 has exceeded its max. Okay, so, wow, did these alerts carry over from the other OS? I think it did. The system temperature has, well, it's returned to its recommended temperature and then has exceeded its recommended maximum temperature. I don't think I have a case fan in this thing because there's two different temperatures. And here we got processor zone, system zone 1, system zone 2. System zone 2 is kind of like exceeding it somewhat. Who knows if I'll get a case fan in this thing. Maybe soonish enough. That's not mean it's not getting that much airflow, but oh well. Well, I think inside the case, I think that the sensors is kind of like throwing it off now. But the sensor status says okay. We'll see if I can get some case fans for this thing soonish enough. The CPU temp is fine. It's only system zone 2 that's kind of causing it. The only fan that I have in the system is just a CPU fan. I don't have any other system fans in it, so maybe I might as well scrounge up some not CPU fan, the case fan soon. Active alerting options, not do the audio alerts. That's gonna be pretty annoying. Cooling, power, system info. I mean, power's good. Temperature seems to be good now. I think system zone 2 went over 50 degrees Celsius, and that's somewhere within that red zone. But right now it seems to be good. Well, it seems like we got we got the game installed now. That's one thing for sure. Now I have to check back into well, I can't really open up the volume stuff anymore. It's thinking that we don't have any fan source now. By the way, let me take care of some stuff here while I'm at it. This service host thing is really like taking up so much CPU usage. Let me see if I can see if what was that? I disabled the services, disabling that kind of service host, and it kind of like disables every single services at the moment. Let me go to services.msc. Oh, okay. Services.msc. I mean, those are local services. At least we got the one game installed on here. Let's see how I can install the, oops, drop the disk. I got the Age of Empires 1 disk. Now I'm going to be installing Age of Empires 2. Next, just fill up that. Making sure I had to relaunch the disk again. Well, you know where I'm getting more subs? I think it's all just from that one YouTube short, because they keep searching it. But I mean, I'm kind of doing these live streams because, you know, it takes plenty of time, like a long while just to kind of like make up a regular form video, or maybe even a short. So I'm just kind of doing these live streams just to kind of like offset that, almost like how you know, Ben Heck kind of does it now. You know, it's almost a similar thing to that, but you know. Oh yeah, I still have the computer muted still. There we go. Everything should be fine. And this one I could just pretty much just run it without any compatibility layers. So that works. Oh yeah, thanks for that, Home for the Elderly. Yeah. Seems like on your lunch breaks you seem to kind of pop by on these live streams. You know, whenever I'm doing it. You know, it seems like I kind of start these live streams around like what 4 p.m. in my area, depending on how I feel. I kind of start this a little bit later, but hey, seems like I can probably you'll never know when I will start stream. So I may start streaming like in the morning, afternoon, or evening hours. But as far as these particular streams go, it seems like it's all pretty much around like 4 p.m. or whatever. Around that time if I start streaming, but you know. Yes, if you enjoy these live streams, I do appreciate it. Watching people tinker around with stuff, you know. Like even me, I kind of see a couple of live streams when people tinkering around with stuff and just kind of leave it on the background. Yeah. %, on that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. Again, I'm reading your chat messages too, so yeah. $72 views, 7 concurrent viewers. Still going. 82% now. Check the active monitor here, see everything's working order. Congratulations on your new system featuring an Intel desktop board. The Intel active monitor lets you system temperatures exceed normal levels, monitors voltage levels, and notifies you of power supply problems. Displays important information about your system's hardware. Works exclusively with specialized sensors on your Intel desktop board. Right now it's running, well, System Zone 2 is at 48 degrees Celsius. System Zone 1, well, now that's moving up to 40, almost moving up to 50. Seems like that max range. Oh well. Well, close to red zone, but processor zone 56 degrees Celsius. Just keeping an eye on here. Everything seems to be a bit good. The power supply still seems to be doing fine. The power supply in this thing is like a 350 watt power supply, and it's the one that came with this case. Still doing fine. Still works fine. General info, processor, system. System report. Oh, there's the system report. Upper threshold for System Zone 1 and 2 is 50. Then there's no lower thresholds. Processor upper threshold is 68 degrees Celsius, yeah. And upper thresholds for System Zone 1 and 2 are 50 degrees Celsius. 1 gig of memory, DDR memory. Oh, looks like that's done. 2.667 gigahertz at 533 megahertz frontside bus speed. Beta alert history. Temp seems to be fine. That thing is almost close to reaching the 50 degrees Celsius mark. System fans doing well. Pretty much over around the 250 2500 RPM range. Play now. I know those get pretty annoying. I guess the only thing that we obviously had to do at that point is just go ahead and uninstall that. Which, don't even think about trying to get me to uninstall that thing. I mean, that what came with on the CD, so if I want to live dangerously, like I uninstalled that Norton stuff because that was taking up so much. I got Reborn installer here, that way I could probably, it helps to uninstall problematic programs and maybe get rid of some of the bloat. There's the active monitor down there. Let's see, go to Task Manager 2. What do you think it's actually taking up all those resources? It's only the service host, but that's like I don't know, because if I end that, then every single service is going to stop. Well, Well, at least I disabled the sound, so it's not getting that annoying beep anymore. But while it was reaching 49.50, it's just like around 50. 49.50. 50 is the upper threshold limit. Oh, it's fluctuating now. It is really fluctuating. Let's see if I can see if I can disable the alerts here for now. Yes. Active alerting is off. Look how it's fluctuating here. The system zone stuff. It kind of fluctuates. So now it's on 50 and then it drops that down to 49. Let me see if I can no pop-ups. So just silent alerts. It's just the icon down there. It's just oh, it's 11 o'clock now. I mean, it's nothing really major detrimental to the how I built the system, but you know, right now it's running fine. Well, at least we got that down out of the way. I got Age of Empires 1 and 2 installed on here. I guess all I need to do, well, I got most of the icons in there set. So what's next? Well, first things first, I gotta load up the actual disk. So going to play here. Can't find the correct disk, but I do have the actual disk, and it will read it just fine. It just pretty much needs it. So even though I have a backup copy of it that I kind of burned on the CD, it was still, I mean, as long as it's the correct version that it recognizes, and I got the actual CD, then it would still load. Also, I'm not too... Ooh. Okay, my keyboard my keyboard thing's not whoa. What? Taking a little bit slow to kind of like unmute it, but oh well. No unblock. Now we're running at exactly, well, it's dropped back down. I'm just kind of checking around that case. I mean, I have both, I had both side panels off at the moment because I was trying to do some upgrades to it, but probably have it closed. Just load that up, turn it off, and just making sure if we get the sound is pretty much on the correct positioning. Well, at least we got that working. On to the next one. An expansion to these vampires 2. Oh, and there goes, I think there goes sound now. Wonder what happened. Well, the system sounds. Oh, why is it back to desktop speakers? Well, that's just the speaker settings here. Because I don't think I have set that up yet. Monitor mounted. Let's see, under performance. We want to do, make sure it's on full, the best sample quality. Just want to make sure that there's a beep. Oh, that was weird. I guess that default thing sound went away. Oh well. So I really can't tell which. Just checking. It is really fluctuating. System zone 2 is fluctuating in temperatures now. I'm also checking on the actual system itself. Just feeling it with my hands. Whew. Now I think it's running at a constant of does that mean? Yeah, that's still being 50. I think it's just fluctuating now. Alert history. Exceeded, return, exceeded, return, exceeded, return. It's always capping out at 50 degrees Celsius, and then it drops back down to 48, 49 for system zone 2. There's like two temperature sensors on this board. I want to know which one, because I may have, I think I may have a something. ESB board. $80 views from 5 concurrent viewers. Yeah, but I got the GEBV2. That's like an equivalent of this one, but with the video out. This one does not have built-in VGA out. It's a PESV. Three fan sense hardware model with 3 fan sensing inputs used to monitor fan activity. Now let's see what other fan headers. We got a CPU fan header, and then we got location of fan and power cables. So I see chassis front and rear fans. So we got a chassis front fan and then a chassis back fan. 3-pin band connectors. Oh, this one's done. I can run this now. I have that at the top there because I'm going to be installing another okay, keyboard thing works. Yeah, make sure. Really that slow. Oh, and there's the security alert, which I'll tell it to unblock it. We are still reaching a constant. Well, they see it go over 51. Now it's back at 50. Sure. All right. Next up. %. 1120. Taking a while. Something is really taking a while. Something is really maxing out. If I disable that, then all the resources, CPU resources gone down, but then I lose all the sound and stuff. Load that up again. Uh-oh. All these sound volumes things coming up. All those sound mix stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the wrong disk. Wrong USB stick. Let me see where I can find that thing. Excuse me for a moment. I think I may have found it here. Just gonna drag and drop. See how this will work. Alright. We got one more icon down there. Let's see if I can try and complete that. What's this? See how this works. The launcher does work on XP. And there's the link. Finish. And I think it's gonna load up the. Yep. Install complete, yes. Let's see what happens if we try to click play. Ooh. Open. There we go. The legacy, wow. That's the first time I see now on camera. Now they just continued it. The legacy Java client is no longer supported. Continue playing using jagex or Steam. Oh, they discontinued it. I mean, I was trying to play it on this thing, but it wouldn't load, and I guess this confirms it. Well, even this page is not necessarily loading here. Not on my PAL. Well, yeah, at least knows. .91 views already. I mean, that page is not necessarily showing, but at least this page still loads. Oh yeah, Age of Empires 2. I remember I did play that on my own on my own laptop. just pretty much took some time to do some research offhand, but well, this Java client no longer works. What does this mean? Well, XP is a no-go for this one. I think it's up to Vista 7 now, which I might have I think I might as well bring out the other computer. I mean, hey, why not? It's the same thing round stream, so I mean, it doesn't have to be limited to my like it doesn't have to be limited to my custom build Pentium 4. You know, now I think about it, starting to think of a future idea of maybe wanting to build like something other than a Pentium 4, something kind of a bit semi-modern than this one, probably somewhere around like what, mid to late 2000s build that pretty much has something like a Core 2 Duo, Core 2 Quad, or whatever, something that's kind of a bit newer, but also kind of want to have something that will potentially work with 9J or something, but it might be a bit too new, way too new, but hey, at least try to get a little experiment. Maybe a board that can support, you know, 90 officially, at least with an Intel with an Intel driver, that's Intel chipset that supports it, like a probably like a 865 base. And I guess I'm just only a few hours away from until next day, so I think I might as well stop for soon. I guess while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and bring out this laptop down here. This HP Pavilion DB2620 US laptop that my parents got back in 2007. Trying to see if I can connect that. There we go. VJ on this thing. Oh, and the battery's dead. Not getting anything. I think the battery must have discharged itself. Go down to see if I can get it plugged in here. Or is that battery dead again? Has it already been depleted? I mean, it has been sitting. I don't know. Oop. Yeah, I think it's lost settings again. Because I think the battery's probably dead again. I can't read that. Check some bad. Okay, what's it doing? I think it's trying to reload itself. I'll turn on the TV here to see what I'm seeing. Oh, still on HDMI. We'll switch inputs to PC. Well, I don't see anything on PC. Let's see, video control panel. Okay, change the resolution. I want to set up multiple displays. LCD TV. I'm going to do the same on both displays. Okay, that doesn't seem to be like a good sound. Oh, we're at 12. What the goodness? Okay, dropped my piggery down there. I was just trying to get. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Well, at least I tried to get this thing off and going. Whoa. It really isn't that good. 4% remaining. The batteries. Online charging. I mean, the batteries, like, really, it's like battery check. Health is good, it seems like. Good status, storage capacity. Well, 71% now on that battery. It's still keeping charge. I think it was pretty much out of battery life. Okay, that is not doing that good. I'll restart. This computer's feeling a little bit sicky icky. I don't know why I said that, but it's not really feeling that good. Also, I'm going to like reset the BIOS stuff. I think it's F10. Engine setup. Yep, it says back us to January 1st, 2007, because I haven't bothered to replace the dead CMOS battery. I have not bothered to replace the CMOS battery on my on this laptop yet. It's one of those CMOS batteries where it's like if you plug it in, it's one of those CMOS batteries where it's like it's like you have to like plug it directly into the board instead of using like a standard CR2032 battery. It's like it's one of those specific type of batteries, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of restarting just to make sure this computer gets its heads up, because it's like the computer's like, I'm tired, whatever that is. Okay, so it's June 3rd, 2026, and the time now is, well, I think I may as well end soon. I think it's 23:50. I'll set it to 55, why not? I'll make sure that it's synchronized. There we go. 23 equals 11 p.m. You know, in 24-hour time. Button sound enable. Oh, drop back down on 28. Virtualization technology enabled. Boot options. Yeah. Exit saving changes to the CMOS. And you really can't see anything now. Launching back to XP. I do need to replace the, the screen itself. The backlight on it is dead. That's why I'm having to kind of like load an image up on this TV here. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Alright, it's a bit better, but now I gotta readjust the screen. Auto adjust. There we go. That's what we want. So I got XP up on here. Because, I mean, this computer originally came with Windows Vista Home Premium when I bought it. And, well, my parents got it back in 2007. And it ran that operating system for most of its usage up until it was retired in 2010. And, yeah, I installed XP on this thing. It runs pretty well for what it is. But I also have Vista and also Windows 7 on it, too. Let's go ahead and see what we have on here. Well, don't you worry, guys. I think XP is pretty much, well, the computer itself is working fine now. It's not becoming, it's not as sickly as it was when I started it up today, obviously. It's fine now. Okay. Now I'm going to launch Windows Vista Ultimate, because I mean it did have Home Premium on it, but I upgraded it to Ultimate. I used a quick restore, or not a quick restore, I used the recovery CD that I think my parents made for this computer back in October 2007. And yeah, I used it to kind of restore this to factory settings, if you will. And see what comes up here. Oh yeah, that's right. I used the full screen resolution here to connect it up to this TV. 1920 by 1080. Here we go. So I got Vista up on here. The ultimate version, obviously. Yep. This was the Ultimate. It originally came with Home Premium, but I upgraded it to Ultimate so I can have features like Dream Scene and whatnot. Check for solutions. Okay, cancel. Oh yeah, I got this up on here with all the software, pre-installed software and that I had on here. So yeah, this is basically like a original HP OEM install. Well, I don't see a HP logo on it, but oh well. Maybe I could add that in myself, but who knows. Alright, gonna go ahead and restart boot into Windows 7. Which, to be quite frank, never actually ran, we never actually ran Windows 7 on this computer because of the, well, we already had another computer that ran Windows 7, so it was kind of moot for this thing because, yeah, and also the backlight on this thing went bad around that time, so launching Windows 7 Ultimate, which, yeah, like the ultimate editions of Windows, like Vista and 7, it's just like the full feature packed version of Windows. Oh, and looks like we're running this on a lower resolution. Let's see if I can get that up to like 1280 by 800. Let's see. Now Windows 7 when running on this thing. Let's see. I may not have, oh, okay, NVIDIA control panel here. (1024 by 768). That's what the max resolution of this thing. So, well, I mean, on XP it does allow me to support 1280 by 800 as max, but let's see, LCD TV, and then I'll change the resolution of this thing to around the max. Yes, I'll apply. Whoa! Instantly got up to here, so I think I'm just gonna pull that up to 1080. 1920 by 1080. So use the full resolution. There we go. So we got full on resolution. Load up well, I could load up Media Center if I wanted to. I don't think I have it set up yet. Well, it's already 12, so I guess the stream is gonna end on the same day as I'm streaming it. Windows installing updates. Oh yes, this security intelligence stuff. Let me bring this full screen. Oh yeah, the HP update stuff. Yep. Would you like HP update to check for software update driver updates now? I'm gonna hit cancel on that for now. Let's see, Media Center again. Yeah, I haven't set up yet. Okay, it's kind of low there. There we go. Next. No, thank you. Oh, my brother's texting me to go to sleep now, so I think I should probably end the stream right now. So I think I'll do all this off camera, but I'm gonna sign off here. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.